Caribbean travel updates. Let's talk travel updates within the region. So over the last year, I've been given updates about new flight routes and options available to us in the Caribbean and specifically in Trinidad and Tobago. As of February the 1st, 2026, Win Air has now started a route between Trinidad and St.Marteen. So we have a new option to travel to St.Marteen. Those flights run 2 times a week and the dates look like Wednesday and Sunday. It kind of limits the dates that you get to choose, but it's a new option. So I looked at dates for Carnival just to see what it would look like. But because it's only on a Wednesday and a Sunday, I had to choose the 11th to the 18th. And that round trip is $410 US. Now, I have nothing to compare it to because I didn't search the other airlines and what options they have available. But just a gauge to say what the flight prices look like. And that was without a checked bag. I've never been, but it's on my bucket list. It just looks so beautiful. Anyway, the next update is that Caribbean has started their flight routes between Trinidad and Barbados. So again, another airline, more option to us. And I just did a quick, just to see what the prices are looking like. I did a quick comparison between Caribbean Airlines and Caribbean. Now, for the dates I checked, Caribbean was cheaper and they had checked bags within the basic price. So for the basic fare, it includes a checked bag. For Caribbean Airlines, their basic option only includes like a carry-on and a personal item. So Caribbean for the win for that one. But again, if you play around with the dates, you may find better options, but Caribbean was $320 US, and for Caribbean Airlines, I just did it with a checked bag just to see because has a checked bag, and with Caribbean Airlines it was $392, so about $70 US more. But if I change the fare for no bags, it's still more. Changing the fare with no bags, it's about $355, so still more than $320 without a checked bag. So more competition, so hopefully lower prices. That's what I'm saying. Pertaining to the flights to France from Trinidad with Caribbean Airlines and Air Caribbean, the flights are now available from Caribbean Airlines website. So previously I was only seeing the flight options available on the Air Caribbean website, but now if you go on Caribbean Airlines, you can search Port of Spain to Orly, France, and you will see the options. I think it connects through Martinique or Guadeloupe, one of those two. But yes, they are available. You can book a flight to France via Caribbean Airlines. Now, updates. Yo, I am this Connect Caribbean. I am still waiting for updates. They launched so excited, like they were really going to start, and we are still here waiting. I feel like 2 years later for this ferry service between the islands and how it will pan out. No updates yet. I think they're trying to establish like business connections first before they open it to like commuters, passengers, but I don't see the developments happening there. Still excited to see what will come out of it, and if it does really happen, that will be nice. But no updates on the Connect Caribbean front as it relates to flights to Africa, so Lagos, Ghana. Yo, I feel like sometimes companies make announcements just to create hype to see what the demand is like, and it's not that they're actually ready. So while Airpeace had a media release on their website that they still have present, if you click on the link to book a flight, it's not available. So first of all, they called it a chartered service, so it was going to be like once a month. So I don't think it would have been like a constant schedule for the entire time. It would have been once a month. But still, nothing you can book or no further information on that. I think there was a conference or Caribbean African conference, I think in St. Kitts. So they chartered a flight from Lagos to St. Kitts, and it was the inaugural flight. But I guess that was a test to see if it could work. But yeah, unfortunately, no direct connections to the motherland as yet. So we still look forward to that. Hopefully it develops sometime in 2026, 2027, we'll see. Another update, if you're planning to travel to Europe, there is the ETIAS, which is basically an e-visa for Europe. The Shenzhen area. They say, because as I mentioned in the video where I spoke about it, it was supposed to be implemented a few years ago. This time they're saying it's going to be implemented in Q4 2026, so basically to the end of 2026. So that might be like around October. So you'll see. So nothing to worry about as yet. One thing that I did notice is that the price increased. It's an online application, and before they had it at €7. Now I see that they're pricing it at €20. So it has increased. Still not too exorbitant, but it's not €7 anymore. It's 20. Now I think those are all the major travel updates that I came across or that I saw that I was checking up on. If you see anything else noteworthy that I missed, anything you heard, comment below. Tell me if there's anything that you were excited for that you're not too happy about, or anything that you are excited for in terms of the travel updates within the region. But I hope you found the video to be informative. If you did, don't forget to like it. I think there's something now called hyping. So if you want to hype the video, say, yes, I like it, and you should share it to some more people, you should go ahead and hype. And if you're interested in seeing more content from this Trini Will Travel, which shows travel, especially from a Caribbean perspective, then go ahead and subscribe. But for now, thank you for watching and safe travels until next time.